Alright guys, so we're going to be using the Chrissy Teigen palette today, and I'm going to be giving you guys some chocolate glitter smoky eye. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and let's jump right in. So we're going to be starting with this really rich, nice transition shade that's like a really nice brown, kind of beige kind of color. We're going to be popping that into the crease with a Morphe M514 detailing blending brush. And like I said, if you guys don't have this brush already, if you guys have hooded eyes like me, this makeup will look so amazing on you guys because this is going to be for some hooded eyes, and you guys need this brush for, some hooded eyelids because the bigger blending brushes tend to blow it out too much, and this one you can really get your crease detailed with this brush. So I'm just going to be focusing it on the outer corner of the eye and sweeping it up like I always do. Now we're going to be taking this rich kind of red brown color, and we're going to be using it in the outer corner and in the crease. We're going to be putting it a little bit lower than the transition color because we want to keep all the dark colors practically pretty low except for the outer corner. But so I'm just going to be packing that on with that same brush and just blending back and forth, back and forth. Then we're just going to keep blending and blending and make sure that outer corner is really winged out. We will clean it up at the end with some concealer. But now I'm going to be taking a Morphe E something brush. It's a really big blending brush. This is one of the brushes I was talking to you guys about. I would not use that for transition shade just because it blows it out too much. So that's pretty much why I don't want to use it. I just wanted to use it for, to blend everything together kind of, and it didn't have no product. So now I'm going to be taking that other really chocolate kind of color. And you guys, it's really hard for me to find a really chocolate kind of color because a lot of them end up being too dark. So they don't look like a chocolate color. They look more like a brown black, which I don't like. So now I'm going to be taking my MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot, which I always do, and we're going to be carving out this cut crease. You guys already know this is going to be a hat cuff crease. I love these looks, especially for hooded eyelids. So for all my hooded eyelids out there, I heard you. You guys were commenting on my last video asking for some more hooded eyes, tutorials. So now picking up that gold shade in this palette, and this is the Morphe 35R. I'm sorry, I totally forgot to say that. But yes, this is the really, really famous 35R. This one, the 35O, are the best, guys, like absolutely the best. So I'm just going to be packing this gold shimmer color on. As you guys can see, I did not spray any Fix Plus. That's how pigmented they are, that they don't even need them. But I'm just going to be packing, packing, and packing. All right, guys, so now we're going to be jumping in and taking a smaller detailing brush. We're going to be taking that chocolate kind of color. We're going to be meshing that gold shade and the dark chocolate brown shade together so that way they look seamless and blended. So right here, I'm just making sure that I'm covering that outer edge of that gold because we don't want to see where it meets the brown shade. And so now I'm just taking that same crease brush and I'm just going to be working it into the outer corner and blending back and forth, back and forth. Now I'm going to be taking the Jcas Beauty glitter. This is Rockin' the Night, so it's just basically a gold shade, and I'm going to be applying this glitter very, very generously. So I don't want it to be a full down lid of glitter. I just wanted it in the center. So that's why I'm just blending it very sparsely and just making sure it looks really seamless. And it looks so pretty, like just like this. Like I said, I didn't want it all over the damn eyelid. And so I'm just gonna be coating my lash line with a black liner, and just so that way when we go in with the falsies, that way they hide. So now you guys know I just love my Miami lashes, so I'm just going to be using those, popping them on. I already applied my BH Cosmetics base, you guys already know. And just going to be taking my Kryolan TV paint stick in the shade D0. And I just love this shade, it fits me perfectly. And we're just going to be going in with this foundation. You guys already know this foundation is fucking full coverage. I absolutely love this damn foundation. And so I'm just going to be applying it everywhere. And then we're going to be going in with a brush to start blending it in. And I'm going to be taking a Morphe brush, I believe. And I'm going to be taking, this one is a E something. I don't know right now. I don't know it off the bat because I barely started using this not that long ago. But I love it for foundation. So all I'm doing is patting, patting, patting. You guys do not want to swipe because that will take the coverage away. So that's all I'm doing is just patting and patting this into my skin. Now let's move on to the forehead. I love how this foundation just lays on my skin, guys. And you know what? It looks actually better in person than it does on camera. So yeah. And so now let's jump right into concealer. We're going to be taking the Total Coverage Concealer from BH Cosmetics. And we're just going to be putting that all in the key areas as well, like always, which is on the Cupid's bow, down the bridge of the nose, the forehead, the chin, and under our eyes in a triangle. And you guys, this is where we're going to be cleaning up the eyeshadow. This is why I love this Morphe sponge. The edge of it can fit under your eyes so nicely, and I don't even have to work. I just blend the concealer and I just align it with my lower lash line and start blending upward, and as you guys can see, it cleans up that damn eyeshadow so good. Like, I don't even need to work to do it, guys. That's why I just love this beauty sponge, and it's so easy to get into those, right underneath the eye creases. I just love it, and on the side of the nose. It just looks really good, guys. So after we blended all of this out and after we look a little snatched, here comes the bakage. So we're going to be baking with the RCMA No Color Powder. I know, guys, I know. I love this powder. I'm going to be trying out some new products very soon. And so that way I can give you guys some more products and let you guys know what you guys want to see and if it works or not. So just let me know, list it down below what products you guys do want to see, because I will be sure to do that now that we have our own place and I'm on beauty space. It's going to be so much easier to do my own videos, guys, and it's going to be so amazing now that I live alone. Now I could actually work from home all the time. It's going to be so great and amazing. So now we're going to be sweeping all of that under eye bakage. I don't like to leave my bakage for so long because I am dry. Sometimes it just depends on the day. So I just like to set it and then wipe it after like a minute because I do not want to have alligator skin, and that would just be so gross. But yeah, guys, look at this base. It looks so snatched, like very, very snatched. And so now I'm going to be taking my Black Radiance. This is the Soft Focus Bronzer. It is called Finishing Powder, but it's basically a damn bronzer. So this one is in Milk Chocolate, and I'm just using my Japanese brush to start bronzing and contouring my face because y'all know I'm a big boy and I gotta look, like 20 pounds lighter by contouring. So let's get into it. Let's just start bronzing and contouring. But you guys, I just love this bronzer from Black Radiance. It's so pigmented. A little bit goes a long way, and you guys, it's drugstore, so you guys can't beat that. Like, I absolutely love this bronzer. For me, a lot of people like more cool tone bronzers. I do not. My skin will not allow it because then my skin will just turn gray with cool tone powders. So that's why I do like to go with the orange and red undertones because they don't make my skin look gray, and that's what I'm looking for. And I just love to look bronze and golden and just snatched. That's what I like to look like. So now I'm going to be taking another Morphe brush. This one is a angled blush brush. I do not know the name of it, but I will leave it down in the description box below. And I'm taking my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish and Give Me Sun. I just love this because it's super orange and it's going to give me that orangey blush look that I love. So I'm just gonna be only focusing that color on the apples of my cheeks. Yeah, heller. You guys know that's one of my holy grail blushes. It's technically a bronzer, but for me, it's a blush. So now we're going to be going in and contouring the nose. You guys have already seen me do this in many videos previously. I've been on this kick lately where I just been contouring my nose like all the time. And if you guys go back to any of my videos, probably like 4 videos before that video, I did not contour my nose at all. I just wasn't really into contouring, I guess. But since now that I, practice my snatch, and now that I got into it like that, and now that I know how to do it, it just looks so good, guys. And I just love to contour my nose now. And I just love to contour my nose my way, because the other way, everybody always just contours their nose, on the side of their nose, which I do not like. It just, to me, makes your nose look more noticeable. So that's why I just don't like to do it that way. I just like to do it on top rather than the side of the noses. And so I'm just going to be going in and setting all of this bakage so that way I look seamless and beautiful. Now going in with this peach nectar, I think that's what it's called. And we're going to be highlighting, this is the Chrissy Teigen X Becca Cosmetics collab. So I'm just going to be patting it at first. But you guys, this is like a really beautiful highlight, especially for us tan people, because it has that peach undertone. And I absolutely love that peach undertone because, you know, it's not like a starking white or, like a really champagne where if we were to use it, it would look very ashy on our skin. And that's why I love about this palette. It's just, it's so creamy and buttery, and the color will work for us dark people. I've gotten really dark, and it just looks so beautiful on my skin. We're just gonna be highlighting down the bridge of the nose. We're gonna go a little bit on the cupid's bow. It looks so really beautiful, guys, and I can't believe it, but I just love this color. So now we're gonna be moving on to the lower lash line, and we're just gonna be smoking that out. No, actually, we're not gonna really smoke it out. Sorry, I am just packing it onto the lower lash line very closely because smoking it out, I find that it doesn't look that great on myself. So that's why I haven't been really doing it so much. And you guys will always see that all my looks, I practically have nude liner in my waterline. That's just because I don't like black in my lower lash line, just because it makes make my eyes look really small. So yeah, that's the reason why. But anyway, I'm going to be going in with my trusty and tried and true Kylie Cosmetics and Khloe Kardashian color in Khlo Money. I just love this color. And then we're going to be going on top of this color with Anastasia Beverly Hills Gilded Liquid Lip Gloss. I'm sorry, guys. I'm getting a little tongue twisted. But that's pretty much it, guys. I look very snatched. Hello, I look so glowy. Hello to summer. Hello to the bronze glam. I hope you guys loved it and subscribe. And I love you guys.